Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you all of the fastest money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions upon millions of dollars in no time. That's right, and in total, I will be covering 6 different money methods all in this one video. That being said, if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it for me. But now let's get into the very first money method. Alright, for the first one, we are going to be doing the meth business sell missions, which this week are paying double money plus double RP. And a little fun fact, if you own a mansion property, you could start the sell missions for this business inside here. All you would need to do is go inside your office inside the mansion, log into the computer, and here you'll see the master control terminal with all of your businesses you own in GTA 5 Online, including the meth lab. So once you log into that business, of course, the first thing you want to do is make sure you have supplies in your business by buying them. They only cost $60,000 for a full set of supplies, and once you buy it, all you need to do is wait 5 to 10 minutes for the business to get the supplies delivered. And yeah, that's pretty much how simple MC businesses are in GTA 5 Online. You just want to make sure your supply level is all the way full, that way your stock level can raise very quickly. Then eventually your stock level will be completely full. Once it is, it'll sell for $892,000 as long as you sell it to the farthest location. So from here, click on where it says confirm to sell our goods. Of course, I will be doing this as a solo player just to show you if you are doing these sell missions in an invite only session completely solo, the amount of time you'll have to sell is way more than in a public session. As you could see, I have 45 minutes in total to sell all of my stock, which is way more than enough time. And as you could see, the sell mission I got in this case was a easy one where all I have to do is deliver 3 different helicopters to 5 different locations. And I know it sounds like it might be a lot of work delivering 3 different helicopters to 5 different locations each, but honestly, it didn't take me that much time. I think it took me around 25 minutes. But just cutting straight to it, here's how much money I got paid once I delivered to my very last location. As you could see, $892,000 exactly as it told me, which is pretty good money, and you could make this every single time you sell your stock this week in GTA 5 Online with the meth lab, while it is paying double money plus double RP. Alright, but now getting into the second money method, I will now be showing you how to make $251,000 in only 2 minutes. That's right, if you want to do this, first open up the pause menu and then head over to this exact location in the textile city where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest HSW vehicle that you own to then drive it on top of the time trial and click right D-pad. From there, stay still but open up the pause menu and come all the way up here to where the checkpoint is at to simply mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list to exit out of the time trial just like so. Then, whenever you are ready, click right on the D-pad to start the time trial, and luckily this week's HSW time trial is literally so simple. The only thing you need to make sure of is that you are dodging traffic the whole way over there. Because even if you are going a somewhat slow pace the entire way, and as long as you don't crash, you should still be able to beat this HSW time trial with no problems whatsoever. Because it's literally so simple, but once you do beat it, here's how much money you'll get paid as long as you beat it in time. As I said, $251,000 in just under 2 minutes. Alright, but now getting into the third money method, we are going to be playing the Sumo adversary mode, which this current week in GTA 5 Online is paying out 2 times money plus 2 times RP. That's right, and this game mode is actually a pretty fun one to play, so if you want to do this money method for yourself, first open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then adversary mode. Then you'll see the Sumo adversary mode here at the top. And as I said, all of these will be paying 2 times money plus 2 times RP, so you could start whichever one of these maps you want to. Anyway though, I'm pretty sure everyone here watching has played Sumo because it is a very fun game mode to play, and it's also a really simple one to understand in case you haven't played it already. Basically what's happening is there's multiple different teams on a platform, and whatever team survives at the very end on the platform will end up winning. So what you have to do is try your best to stay on this platform and not get knocked off by any other team. So just be very careful, because at the same time while you are trying to knock other people off of the platform, you don't want to go too fast and knock yourself off. Anyway though, cutting straight to it, here's how much money you'll get paid if your team was the match winner. Take a look, my team here was the match winner, and I got paid a total of $106,000, and also on top of that a total of 5,300 RP, which is very good on top of that money. So as I said, this is a great money method for any player to be grinding this week in GTA 5 Online, especially if you are a beginner, because anybody could start it. It's very fun and it also earns you a pretty good amount of money plus RP. Alright, so getting into the fourth money method now, we are going to be playing the brand new mission creator jobs, which this current week are paying out 4 times money and 4 times RP. So to start these, open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, then click jobs, play job, and then community jobs. Then you'll see at the bottom mission creator content, and you'll see all of those new missions right here. You can start literally whichever one of these missions you want to. In this case, I started up the Los Santos 2062 mission. The mission is really easy though, and all of the missions are pretty easy as well. I will be making a video coming up shortly on how to complete all of these missions the fastest way possible. Anyway though, in this mission I pretty much had to go over to a location and then free a inmate. Once I freed them, I then had to go over to another location to then rescue a doctor. Once I rescued him, I then had to deliver him over to a drop-off, which once I did, I of course passed the mission, and here's how much money you'll get paid after each mission, around $80,000, and also on top of that 13,700 RP, which is very good on top of that money. For the fifth money method, I will now be showing you how to make $101,000 in only 1 minute. If you want to do this, first open up the pause menu and then head over to this exact location at the Grove Street area where this week's regular time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest motorcycle that you own to then drive it on top of the time trial and click right D-pad. After that, stay still but open up the pause menu and come up here to where the checkpoint is at to simply mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list to then exit out of the time trial just like so. And whenever you are ready, simply click right on the D-pad to start the time trial. Then all you'll want to do is pretty much follow the waypoint the entire way through. It is literally that simple. Because there isn't any single shortcut that you need to take with this week's time trial, since it is literally so simple. The only thing you need to make sure of is that you don't crash, because even if you crash once, you'll pretty much fail the time trial every single time. Anyway though, as long as you did not crash the whole way over there, here's how much money you'll get paid once you beat the time trial in time. As I said, $101,000 in just over 1 minute. Alright, but finally getting into the sixth and final money method. This one is a quick one. I just wanted to let you guys know about it. That way you don't miss out on this week's easy money with the weekly challenge. That's right, because this week's weekly challenge is literally so simple. All you'll have to do to see this is open up the interaction menu, go down to where it says challenges and then weekly challenge, and then you'll see it is to simply steal from 2 stash houses to receive $100,000 after. And this is such an easy weekly challenge. It only takes you 2 separate days, of course, since you can only collect 1 stash house per day. And on top of that, after you collect the stash houses, you'll also fill up one of your random businesses in GTA 5 Online, stock completely full. Anyway, like I said, that was going to be the very last money method of today's video. You officially know all of the fastest money methods you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions upon millions of dollars very quickly. With all that being said though, if you went on to enjoy my video and you still haven't already, please do me a favor by going down below and dropping a like on it before you click off. And of course, if you aren't, make sure you also hit that subscribe button. And with all of that being said, until next time, I will see you all in my very next video dropping this weekend. Peace.